So we can do some tapping. One thing I think is worth noting, our feelings aren't necessarily bad. It's
Right.
beautiful that you feel sad. It would be
Yeah.
concerning if you didn't have, it's one thing that makes you so beautiful is like, oh, your heart breaks when you think about that.
Of
And
course.
so it's okay to have that experience and to feel that way. And actually, it is healthy and it helps us make better decisions and take care of people. We have to make the distinction between the sadness and sadness that feels debilitating, or a
Right.
sense of shock that makes us live in fear. So suddenly that sense of shock means that we're kind of a little on guard or hyper vigilant in those surroundings. So it's making
Mm,
sure that that's what we're addressing, and and also what we can do is just give our heart a little peace, with the sadness. So it's not about like making the sadness go away, but experiencing like a little more self compassion and peace that we
mm.
aren't able to do and change everything. It seems like that is what relates the most.
I think that would be wonderful. That would be great,
Yeah.
Jess. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready to
Okay.
release and connect.
Let's do that. And for those who are watching, if you want to tap along, I know that this is very specific. You probably weren't in Hawaii, but as we're tapping our brain, there's this thing called borrowing benefits. It's incredible. You might be tapping on what someone else went through, and maybe it doesn't resonate with you, but your brain begins to make those connections. And so, or if you just want to tap to get more familiar with the points, you can do that too. So, um, the sadness in your gut, Heidi, can you give it a number from 0 to 10?
Well, now that we've been speaking about it, it's already gone down. I thought I'd say when I first told you about it, I'd probably say it was like an 8, and about right
Yeah.
now it's like a 7,
Okay.
6, 6,
Beautiful.
6 or 7. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so tapping on the side of the hand, repeat after me. Even though I have this sadness in my gut,
Even though I have the sadness in my gut,
I accept how I feel,
I accept how I feel,
and I'm open to more peace.
and I'm very open to more peace.
One more time. Even though I have this sadness in my gut,
Even though I have the sadness in my gut,
because I wish I could have done more.
because I wish I could have done more.
I accept myself and all these feelings.
I accept myself and all of these feelings.
Okay, tapping on the eyebrow point, we're going to give a moment to just be with these feelings. So, repeating after me, the sadness in my gut,
The sadness in my gut.
side of the eye. I wish I could have done more.
I wish I could have done more.
Under the eye, and I look at these photos.
And I look at these photos
Under the nose, and I feel the sense of shock.
and I feel the sense of shock.
Under the mouth, this shouldn't have happened.
This shouldn't have happened.
Collarbone, we didn't get a warning.
We didn't get a warning.
Under the arm, all this sadness in my body.
All this sadness in my body.
Top of the head, this sense of shock.
The sense of shock.
Eyebrow, I acknowledge what my body and mind have gone through.
I acknowledge what my body and mind have gone through.
Side of the eye, that is a lot to process.
That is a lot to process.
Under the eye, and I'll never fully understand it.
And I'll never fully understand it.
Under the nose, so much was out of my control.
So much was out of my control.
Under the mouth, and I really do not like when things are out of my control.
Jess, you know me well. And I really don't like when things are out of my control.
Collarbone, so my mind thinks of everything that should have been different.
So my mind thinks of everything that should have been different.
Under the arm, and my body feels this shock.
And my body feels the shock.
Top of the head, it's a lot to process.
It's a lot to process.
Eyebrow, and I'm here to support myself.
And I'm here to support myself.
side of the eye, and to support my body.
and to support my body.
Under the eye, I am safe.
I am safe.
Again, under the nose, I am safe.
I am safe.
Under the mouth, that was so scary.
That was so scary.
Collarbone, and that's okay.
And that's okay.
Under the arm, I am now safe.
I am now safe.
Top of the head, I did the best I could.
I did the best I could.
Eyebrow, I helped as much as I could.
I helped as much as I could.
Side of the eye, I honor my big heart.
I honor my big heart.
Under the eye, it's okay to care deeply.
It's okay to care deeply.
Under the nose, and to begin to release this shock.
And to begin to release this shock.
Under the mouth, I am safe.
I am safe.
Collarbone, my body is safe.
My body is safe.
Under the arm, it's okay to feel some sadness.
It's okay to feel some sadness.
Top of the head, and some peace in my body.
And some peace in my body.
Okay, one more round. Eyebrow, releasing this shock.
Releasing this shock.
Side of the eye, accepting what is.
Accepting what is.
Under the eye, accepting these complicated emotions.
Accepting these complicated emotions.
Under the nose, there's room for all of my feelings.
There's room for all of my feelings.
Under the mouth, there's room for this shock.
There's room for this shock.
Collarbone, and there's more room for this peace.
And there's more room for this peace.
Under the arm, and all the love I have in my heart.
All the love I have in my heart.
Top of the head, and the way I help others.
In the way I help others.
Okay, now take a nice deep breath in. And exhale.
Oh, I feel so great, Jess. I do. I feel so great. I feel so I feel like I've released so much. I've given myself permission to just release all of that, not even realizing that I was holding on to that tightly.
Check
Was
in
like
with your
guilt.
stomach, because
Yeah, no, my stomach doesn't hurt at all. I have no feeling whatsoever in my stomach. And my head, I'm a little jet lagged because I was in Arizona for 10 days for an event. I feel energized. I feel calm. I feel peaceful. And I feel a sense of release and contentment and peace like nobody's business. That was amazing. Thank you
that's
so much.
wonderful.